Welcome to Cremorne, a small coastal village about 20 kilometres east of Hobart, on the shores of Frederick Henry Bay. This is home for Paul Martin and his pest control business. Right now, we're on the job with Paul on his way to visit a customer near a popular surf beach on Tasmania's South Arm Peninsula.
We've come down into a beach suburb of Clifton Beach, south of Hobart. It's a country area. It's a lie-lowing area behind sand dunes. It's a wet, damp area. It's got a lot of young families living here. You can see all these nice new homes that have been built. These are all sort of people in their 30s and 40s with little kids. A lot of them are my customers. Mosquitoes are a massive problem down here. So you were talking before, sometimes it's spiders, sometimes it's millipedes. This particular area, you get a lot of families ask, can you do that little bit of extra and give us some protection for the mosquitoes, because the kids are just getting smashed.
Paul was attracted to the relaxed peninsula and beachside living this region offers, but it's close enough to work in and around Hobart too.
I knew that when I discovered the pest industry that I could manage customers, and I had the communication skills to talk with them, and that's the important thing about this industry is you get to know your customers, spark up a relationship with them, get to know their kids. 18 years down the track, and here I am now doing some of my first customers' kids' houses. They've moved on, they're second generation, and they're calling me, so that's how the word of mouth thing works as well.
Paul's customers are mainly residential, about 75%, and the rest is commercial. His commercial customers include a few childcare centres and schools, which help get him through the winter.
Got a bit of water lying about?
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's that time of year.
How's the mosquitoes?
Not good.
Not good?
That's why I need you here.
This is a regular customer, and like a lot of them in Clifton Beach, they've all got water in their backyards. There's been a lot of rain down here the last few weeks. It's the same story at a lot of young houses. They all have water about, the mosquitoes are here early. We'll just have a look at this pond over here in their backyard. This is a pond they're going to live with for all of summer. So the mosquitoes are just here all the time, all year round.
Paul helps his customers battle a range of pests, from millipedes which come in plague proportions from March, then it's rodents throughout the winter, but coming into spring, scorpions, webbing spiders and mosquitoes are the key pests he tackles.
Word of mouth's been fantastic for me, particularly living on this community down here and my kids growing up in the community. People talk on Facebook. A lot of the work these days comes from community Facebook pages, and I've seen them say, hey, anyone know a good pest guy in Lauderdale? And they talk, and there'll be other pesties that get their name dropped as well, and that's good, it's a healthy industry.
Like others, Paul is not far from thinking about retirement, and as a sole trader, the pest control industry has been good to him, but not without challenges during and after the pandemic.
I guess the big challenges are just the running costs. We have had increased costs with fuel and insurance. Fortunately, a lot of the pest industry hasn't put their products up as yet, but certainly there's been some really large increases in other products, like up to 40%. So I guess the thing I think of all the time, because I do so many miles, is fuel, and fuel's gone up 40%. That's an increase of maybe between $2,000 and $4,000 over a whole year of trading. And that's something you have to somehow build into your invoicing and management.
Paul has carved out a nice niche in the Frederick Henry Bay and Hobart area, where he has had the time to follow his passion for surfing and enjoy a more relaxed lifestyle.
Mine's very individual, it's very personal. When they book me, they get me. They get me for a couple of hours, I have a chat, I get to know them, and with a bit of luck, they're a customer that will come back in 12 months' time, and I don't have to go looking for them. They'll just call me and book it in.